Hello, welcome to Scrap Time. My name's Christine, and in this video I'm going to be showing you this die. It's from a company called iCrafter, and this die is called Flower Bursts. And I got this die earlier in the year, but I want to save it for Christmas because I want to show you how you can use these big flowers to create, instead of a bow, on some gifts. So I just have a little gift here, and how one on its own could really stand up on a gift. Now these are really great. This one is cut out of collage papers I previously made. This one here is just some pattern paper. This one with the nice gold is some more of the collage paper. And this one is actually cut from Yupo, and it had been alcohol inked. So you can really see by cutting it from different papers and layering, you can get some interesting flowers. So it comes with like the big flower, and you can cut it like this, all open. You can cut it, the base. You can see I put the base on. Then it has smaller flowers too. Here's the base with the flower. And so here I layer just the open area on. And then it also comes with some of these little in-between bits, and it comes with a leaf. So there's a lot of different mix and matching you can do. But I want to show you two ways that you can cut this flower. So let me clear this up. So this is the die, and when you're cutting it out, I'm going to cut both ways. You put it in and you cut it. But if you only cut out this area, you're just going to get a burst. So I'm going to show you that first. Now, I am using, this is the Sizzix Chrome Precision Base Plate for intricate thinlits. And any of these thin dies can be used with this plate. But when you have a die like this that has so many small little cut areas, it's really great to work on a chrome plate. So it's very mirrored. And so what you want to do is put your paper down first, or you can do it the opposite way as well. But you're putting your die into the plate. And I'm just going to take a piece of washi tape, only because I'm sort of positioning this on this band. And then I put my other cutting mat over top. I'm also using the base. I'm using a Sizzix Big Shot for cutting. Now this chrome plate, it replaces the plastic plate. So if you use your plastic plates in other machines, the chrome plate will probably work in another die cutting machine as well. So I'm putting it through. And because it has such intricate dies, I'm actually going to run it through a few times. I want to make sure that all those little bits cut. I'm only using a 65-pound cardstock, so it's not that thick of a paper, but still it doesn't take me that much extra effort to cut it a couple times. So I have my pick. So iCrafter also does this little die pick. And it's great because it's like that. And you can just sort of poke things out to try and get this off. You want to be careful because it is a delicate die. And you can see that precision plate, I only have a couple little bits left in here. Almost all of them stayed in the die. But what I want to show you now, I'll take off this extra washi tape. I'll take that one off after. Is now, it didn't cut out. It just gives you that burst. So you could take your gift and make like a little belly band around it. Like that. And then bring back in, you know, a little flower to put on top of it. What have you. And you can build up a flower right like that on your gift, which would be sort of cute. But if you want to actually cut out the flowers, I'll show you what you do. I have this collage sheet, and this is usually, I make these when I'm wiping off brushes, stamping off my stamps, doing all that sort of stuff. And so you wouldn't use this as a sheet on its own, but it makes perfect, they're perfect for die cutting. And so what I do is because I'm doing the outline, I'm going to do the outline and I'm going to work maybe, I want to get some of this gold. And there's a star there. I don't know if the full star will be caught, but maybe I'll do something like that, something like this. And the other thing though, there is some thickness here, so when we're cutting, we're going to have to cut definitely the 3 times. Just, you want to make sure you get through all that. So I'm just randomly deciding where it's going and cutting off my paper. So this time I'm going to put my dies this way on my sheet. And then I'm going to put this upside down, and then the chrome mat's going to sit on top of it. I'm going to bring in my Big Shot again. So this is what I meant by you could do it like the opposite way. Your chrome can be on the bottom or on the top as long as your die is facing into the chrome, the cut line. And again, I said I'm going to do a few times, especially because we're going through some of those mediums that are a little thicker. Oops. And you can see from the back how it's all been cut out. So we take this, we can cut off. So now that's the difference. Now we have our full flower. It's not just in the paper. Then I'm going to use my pick again and slowly pick off each petal. You just want to be delicate because the die is so delicate. And again, most of the little bits kept, they're all popped out. There's a couple there to pop out. But let me just separate this up. So you could see how we went from like that crazy paper, but when you cut it out and it has these little intricate areas, how pretty it is, and how like that gold just picks up on a few of the petals. And so if we bring this back in, and you see there, now of course I could cut a base like I've done on some of the other flowers, like on this one here, I can cut a base. Or you can just leave it like that and build it up. But so you can see how pretty this flower bursts die set can be. And yes, we're using them for holiday gifts, but because it's a flower, this is great all year round. And it's one of those dies that you will get so much use out of. And of course you can use it for cards and home decor and every other thing, but I also wanted to show you how you can use it for your holiday gifts. And that's the flower burst from iCrafter. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give our video a thumbs up and subscribe to Scrap Time videos on YouTube. In the meantime, here are a couple other videos you might be interested in watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.